How long does it take to contain a high-severity security incident? Before Tines Workbench, with a reasonably good stack, I would have said 30 minutes. Let's see if we can do it in 2. We've all heard about the exciting potential of AI, but in reality, it comes with many challenges, especially for security teams. AI's impact is severely limited by security and privacy risks, a lack of access to relevant data, and the inability to have AI perform tasks on your behalf. Tines Workbench solves all 3 of these problems. It's a Tines-powered AI chat interface that provides secure and private access to proprietary data and enables real-time action in any tool. After connecting Workbench to any technology in your stack, you can give it permission to do things like look up an employee in Workday, search Elastic for alerts based on specific criteria, or lock down a device in Jamf. Today, we're going to demo Workbench, using an example of a high-impact incident, something I've experienced in my own security career. This is the kind of event that could easily cost a company millions of dollars. We wanted to do this a bit differently. This is a real demo, filmed in real time. We'll post an uncut end-to-end screen recording along with this video so you can check it out for yourself. Now let's have some fun. Hi Rosie, what have you got?
It looks like we just received a critical severity alert for suspicious user activity indicating potential account compromise or insider threat.
Well, that doesn't sound good, but as a security leader, I wouldn't necessarily expect to be in the weeds on this because I trust you have everything that you need with Workbench, and I can always look at a dashboard or review this case later on. So what's your first step?
I'm gonna do exactly that, load it up in Workbench and start the investigation.
Let's go.
So first thing I'll do is investigate the highest risk user. That way we can contain the threat where it's highest. So we're gonna go ahead and investigate that user. And based on the information that we get back, we can see Jane's login history, access patterns, permission changes, and more. And based on this, it does look like Jane's account has been compromised. So let's go ahead and reset Jane's password and active sessions.
And so when you do that, Workbench is going to run the relevant workflow, pass through the data that that workflow needs, but it's only going to do it when you confirm that's the action you want to take.
Exactly. So in this case, I just confirmed that Workbench should, in Okta, reset Jane's password and active sessions. I don't need to go sign into Okta, find Jane's account and do that. Workbench is able to do that efficiently for me with my direction.
Nice.
You'll also notice that in this initial data we got back, there was a particular Windows server associated with the suspicious activity. So I'm going to ask, does this host exist in our CrowdStrike environment? And if it does, we could then go ahead and further mitigate that risk by containing the device.
Awesome. And again, Workbench hasn't run this by itself. You've given it the instructions that you want.
Exactly. So once again, Workbench is great at integrating with all of our proprietary systems, but I'm driving the investigation itself. So it looks like that host does exist. I'm going to go ahead and say we should contain it, and that way we can further mitigate the risk.
Excellent.
Great. And so now Workbench is going to queue up that action. Looks correct, so I'll go ahead and confirm that. And once we receive confirmation of this, we'll then have both reduced the risk around Jane's account activity as well as the host associated with the suspicious activity by resetting Jane's password and active sessions and containing the host. So our initial threat is resolved.
Wow, amazing. Thanks, Rosie.
Thanks.
By any standard, that's an incredibly fast response time. So let's talk about the impact of this across the business. Faster, more accurate response means fewer incidents, improved compliance, and happier, more engaged teams. It also means that security teams are better equipped to do their jobs and better equipped to leverage their organization's tech stack, which leads to less time spent on frustrating routine work. They free up time for more fulfilling, value-adding work that helps them grow into more senior roles. And of course, happier, more engaged security practitioners lead to lower attrition and a more stable team. Hopefully, we've demonstrated why security teams need more than AI chatbots and tool-specific copilots. They need AI that helps them securely access their proprietary data wherever it lives and take action in real time, but only when and how they specify. Workbench gives them that superpower. Thanks for watching. To learn more about Workbench and try it for free, visit Tines.com.